Hey guys, Deviator here. In this video I'm going to show you how to set up a teleporter. There's been a lot of discussion on the forums and I've received a couple messages about this. So I thought I would just make a quick video showing you guys one way we could set one up. So let's get started. First thing you need to set up a teleporter is 2 points. A point where the player can go into, such as like a portal. I've got one right here, and then another point where they're going to be teleported to. So I've just got 2 different portals here. One's named Portal 1, one's named Portal 2. If we open one of those up here and just take a look, you can see it's basically just a animated material that's on a billboard, and we have a box we're using for collision, and our collision is set to overlap all dynamic. You can use something similar to this, or whatever you want, a trigger or whatnot. Anything will do. So let's get started here. So I have Portal 1 selected. I'm just going to go into my level blueprint, and I'm going to create a reference for that. And I'm also going to choose add-on actor begin overlap. I'm going to hop back into the level, and I'm going to select Portal 2. And I'm going to do the same thing here in our blueprint, add a reference for Portal 2, and add on actor begin overlap. So what we want to do here is when we touch Portal 1, we want to teleport to Portal 2, and when we touch Portal 2, we want to teleport to Portal 1. So what we're going to do to set that up, we'll just start with Portal 1 here. First thing we want to do is there actually is a node built into the engine called, teleport. So we're just going to grab that. And so what we want to do here, we want to teleport the player. So our target is going to be the player. So what we need to do is we need to get our player pawn. And we're just going to plug that in for the target. And our destination is going to be Portal 2. So we need to get the actor location of Portal 2. And we're going to plug that value into destination. Now if you just plug our begin overlap into teleport there and hit compile, we'll just go into the level here quick. And you'll see that when we fly into Portal 1, it teleports us over to Portal 2. So that's our basic teleporter. But now we want to be able to go into Portal 2 here and have us teleport back to Portal 1. So let's go ahead and do that. So back in our blueprint, we're basically going to do the same thing that we just did here. So we're just going to copy these 3 nodes, and I'll bring them down here. So our overlap is going to go into our teleport, and our Portal 1 is going to go into get actor location, and we're just going to compile. Now if we run this, we're going to have a problem. So we'll just run into Portal 1 here again. You can see it immediately kicks us out of the game and throws us back in the editor. If you take a look at the blueprint, I can explain that a little bit better. So what's happening here is, as soon as we touch Portal 1, it's going to teleport us to Portal 2. Well, as soon as we get to Portal 2, we're already touching it, so it's trying to teleport us back to Portal 1. So we're basically stuck in an infinite loop, and the engine knows this, so it's kicking us out of the game and throwing us back into the editor. So what we need to do is we need to set up a variable that lets us know, hey, are we currently teleporting or not? That way we can offset that teleporter that we're teleporting to, the portal that we're teleporting to, and delay it for a few seconds or whatnot. That way it'll give us time to get out of the way so we're not stuck in that infinite loop. So the first thing we need to do is create a variable, and the type is going to be bool. And I'm just going to name it is teleporting. I'll just compile there, and you'll see once you compile you have a default value down here. Unchecked is false, checked is true, so we're just going to leave it to false. So what we want to do is drag that in, and we want to get that value. Then we're going to drag another one in, and we're going to, actually no we're not. So off of our onActorBegin overlap, we are going to come off there, and we are going to grab a branch. This is going to allow us to determine what to do depending on what value that variable is. So right now it's false. We're not teleporting. So what we want to do if we're not teleporting is we want to set that value to teleporting, and then we're going to plug that into teleport. And if that value is true, if we are teleporting, what we want to do is we want to delay for, let's say, we'll start out with a half a second. So 0.5. And then we're going to set that value is teleporting back to false. Now what we want to do is we want to copy these nodes and bring those down to our portal 2. So we'll just plug that in like that, and off of here. And we'll just compile. We'll hop back in the game quick. And now you'll notice when we teleport, it shoots us over to portal 2. If we go in portal 2, it's back to portal 1. And we can just keep going round and round and round here, and we will not have any issues. The only problem that I see here with this is, let's go back in this teleporter once. As you see, when we come out on the other portal, sometimes our rotation is messed up. So what we're going to do to fix that, we'll just hop back in our blueprint here. Right here where we are getting the player pawn, we also want to get the player's rotation. So we're just going to grab get actor rotation, and we're going to plug that value into the destination rotation. And we'll come back up here for portal 1 and do the same thing. Get actor rotation, put that into destination, and we'll just compile. Back in the game we go. And you'll notice this time when we go in the portal, whatever direction we're facing when we go in the portal, that's the direction we come out facing in the other portal. I hope this helped you guys out. I know a lot of people had some questions about it, so hopefully I answered some of those. If you have any more, please let me know. Thanks for watching.